There's loads of products out there on the market. You've got Terra Firma do some really great steering dampers. Old Man Emu as well do some really great steering dampers. But because we're not going for ultra off-road, driving, we're going for a trusted, reliable, really good unit. The Bilstein, I think, is one of the best shocks on the market. So hopefully this is going to make a massive improvement. Now, it's in off-road yellow, which I wasn't aware was an actual colour, but there we have it. It does look nice. I mean, when you compare it to what's on there, that is a massive improvement cosmetically. So we're going to be using a stainless bolt from YRM, and it comes with stainless washers and a stainless nylock nut. So nice bit of kit, because if we have to do this again in the next 30 years, we want to make sure that it's not seized. So here we have our very crusty damper, and you can see what we're up against when it comes to the bolts. So I think what we're going to do is just try to use a wire wheel on the drill just to expose that a little bit and see how that comes out. That's come up well. Oh yeah, that is no bother. Okay, washer on there. So the nut's off. Let's just give that a little tap. Right, we're now in here, and that's equally dirty, as you can see. So this is the end of our steering damper, and you can see we've got two nuts on here because they're locking against each other. So we need two 17s to get those broken apart. Right, let's have a go with this. You never know. Oh, look at that. Right, we're in business, look. Oh, that's nice and loose. Oh, that is nice and loose. Thank you. The gods are smiling on me today. So now that the shock's released, I should be able to compress it. I mean, it is very old. There you are, look. Ugh. No problem at all. That's not even coming back out again. So, right, there's the old shock off. That's not off. Okay, so we did it. This is the bolt. You can see there, yes, it has got some corrosion, and basically it was just fused. I can't even push that back on there now, it's that tight, but that is the sleeve that was on there. So anyway, that's done. Let's get on with fitting the new one. So it's time we loosen these. Just to move them out of the way slightly. No, there we go. There we are. So now they should clear. So we've got this end of the damper. We're going to just take that nut off, like so. And that's going to pass through. We're going to get that passed through our end first, and then we'll bolt this in place. So we're in that one, like so. So make sure you remove all your old bush plates, because that was still stuck in there, which made life difficult for us. What we're going to do is, there's not a lot of compression in these, if I remember rightly. Probably more than I expected. There you go. There we are. So, I mean, there's a hell of a lot more pressure in that than there was in the one took off. Christ, it's just about doable. The thing with a stainless steel bolt is they're not designed to be used with power tools. So if you're going to use a ratchet like this one, you need to do it super slow. And you do it so that it doesn't heat up, because if you go too quick, it's going to heat up and it'll bind. So at the end of our threaded end piece, there's actually a Allen socket. So we're going to use an Allen key to hold that while we do it up. Obviously, if you overdo it, you're going to basically compress that rubber bush too much, and it's going to go hard, and it's not going to perform properly. So I'm happy with that. Here we go. So we've got 3 or 4 threads coming out at the end, which is just right. We haven't over compressed that rubber bush, but it is nice and tight. There's no movement inside that mount, and it's all bolted through stainless at the back there. Our clamps are tightened up, out of the way. So now everything should work as it intended. Let's take it for a spin.